Welcome to the stream. This is session 72 of Fate's Chosen. Last we left off, the party was heading towards Iolan, a very mysterious and hard to get to continent south of Sedmaria, not in control by the Empire. The party has just learned that Eldon's home of Grassgrave is nothing but ash, destroyed by devils. They are on an airship with the infamous Captain Amelia Burke, attempting to cross the Great Pass. Now, as they were leaving on this third day, they started heading directly towards a storm. Captain Amelia Burke shouted back that everybody needed to tie themselves down. And Eldon began to hear wing beats. Fate's Chosen. What do you do?
I'll look over at Kesra. You don't hear that, do you? You hear that?
What?
Wings. Biggins.
Right.
I mean, you knew this wasn't going to be an easy trip, right?
You know what? I was hoping. I'm gonna make a dash for the entrance to below decks.
Okay.
And I'm going to shout and use message to Leona, because I don't know where she is. At the same time, using up a spell slot. We've got trouble. Big trouble. All hands on deck. Okay. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to find where I would tie myself to the mast, I assume?
Mm-hmm.
So there's the mast is the pole that goes up, right?
Yes.
This is an airship, and it does not have a sail.
Okay.
It's powered by magic. There are several anchor points in the center. There's a grate where people are tying themselves to.
Well, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna tie myself down.
Okay.
Same.
I need the two of you to make sleight of hand checks to see how secure your knot's gonna be.
Sleight of hand.
So
Ooh,
I would head back upstairs after hearing from Kesra, and probably be looking for other people, like our party,
Mm-hmm.
as I go up.
Is anybody not on deck at this point?
I don't think so. I think we're all on deck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just do Leona.
Would also like to tie myself down.
Sleight of hand
I would
check,
like to
please.
use an advantage.
Okay.
Can I also tie myself down?
Use a different dice.
Yeah.
Use that one.
I rolled a natural 20 on mine.
That's
All right.
better.
Minnie, did
Plus
you say you were also
5.
using advantage?
No, 18.
Okay. What'd you get, Kesra?
16, which is a lot better than the 4 that I rolled.
Yeah. Where's my pencil?
Atlas is going to use an advantage. Much better.
I'm going to tie myself down as well. That is a 21.
Aha, pencil. Okay. Let's try this again, Kesra.
14. No, 16. I'm sorry, 16.
Say 16. Leona?
18.
Motherfuck. Alexander?
21.
Atlas?
14.
Eldon.
Natural 20 plus 5, 25.
All right, multiply this number by 2, and that is how many hit points your rope has.
Ooh.
Camille, just a heads up. We're showing Sunday Friends on the overlay.
Oh, thanks. I'll fix that really quick.
Thanks, Mitch.
The air around you begins to crackle with electricity. You hear the rolling sound of thunder up ahead, and you watch lightning begin to flash in the distance. The crew, there are 9 of them, and then Captain Burke on deck, who have all begun to tie themselves to various anchor points on the ship and are loading up crossbows and longbows. And they are getting ready. Is there anything anybody would like to do?
Ooh, I'd like to load up my light crossbow and have that ready to go.
Okay.
Oh, and I'll activate my shield too.
Okay.
I'm gonna pop up my mage armor.
Okay.
I would like to cast aid at 4th. Dang. I'll go 4th level. That will be 15 temporary hit points, hit point max increased for. I can only pick 3 of you. Kestra. Probably Alexander. Okay, Eldon.
15.
15.
So it's 15.
15 temp and 15 max.
Max.
It's
Increase.
it's not actually temp. It's just it raises your max.
Oh, yeah,
and
sorry.
puts you up at your max.
At
'cause-
max. Sorry.
Oh, I see. Okay, so
Because you're able
We
to
had
heal
this-
up into it.
Yeah.
It doesn't just disappear.
And then
Okay.
I would also like to cast. How long does that last? 10 minutes. Okay. I would also like to cast Shield of Faith on Atlas.
Atlas, you have a +2 to your AC right now.
Excellent. Thank you.
Is that Shield of Faith a concentration spell? Okay, good to know. Seconds seem to tick by as you wait, watching yourselves sail into this hurricane. The rain starts to come down, pelting you in the face. This area is lightly obscured. The ship, you feel plummet for half a second, plummet, and then pick up again. Plummet, and then pick up again. Shift to the side, to the right, to the left. And that's when you first catch sight, Eldon, with your ridiculously high passive perception. That is when you first see this creature. At first it looks like a long cloud. And then you realize that some of these clouds are connected. And from them sprout ethereal white wings. And then, with a whoosh, all of you see its face as it pops up on the starboard side. I need everybody to roll. Oh, I didn't put y'all on here. I need everybody to roll for initiative.
Hey, what's that, DM?
Would you like to roll to see if you know what it is?
Yes, sure.
Why don't you roll an Arcana check?
Okay, well, I rolled a natural 1 on that Arcana check, so
Yeah.
that's gonna be
Rip.
a no.
It looks like something big.
This is a gargantuan creature.
It's really big.
It looks to be some sort of monster.
Where's y'all's tokens?
Y'all.
I'm gonna look at that and say.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna look at that and say, with my natural one, looks like we're fucked.
Oh, 1 second. Let me pull up y'all's tokens.
Not a problem. While you're pulling up the tokens, if you want to see more of this terrifying, awful, amazing adventure, be sure to follow us if you aren't already. That would be wonderful. We are on Twitter at open4adventure. Follow us on there and you can see all of our awesome campaigns that we have going on right now. Keep an eye out on all of our one-shots we have popping around. If you really like what we're doing, and you like all the people in the chat too, because they're pretty freaking fantastic, join our Discord. Be our friend. We would love to have you here. We'd love to be your friend. Let us love you. Do that for us. Do me a favor. Join our Discord. Yeah, gosh. Also, we have Camille is doing a DM boot camp that you can still sign up for. And so if you really like what she's doing, because we all really like what she's doing, because what she does is pretty fucking fantastic, like setting up miraculous, heart-wrenching, I don't have the adjectives to describe what I saw and how terrified I am. If you want to learn how to do that, consider signing up for her DM bootcamp. That's pretty fucking great. Also, Tony, you have some very strong opinions about our sponsor, Campaign Coins.
Indeed have some very strong opinions about them. Like right now, I am using my fantastic campaign coins to mark my crit that I have and my advantage on the side, which I have a feeling I'm going to be burning really quick. But I also have the magnificent concentration token that I use to mark when I have shifted a lot. And other people can use to mark when you have concentration up on a spell so that you remember that you have that spell going. They also have some other fantastic things like pins, actual coins for other games, and books. Yeah, they have 2 fantastic adventure books out there that you should totally go out to the website and read up on and get.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Tony.
Of course.
Man. We also have a lot of other wonderful businesses that we are in cahoots with. You'll get to see some super freaking awesome ads for them during the break, but I'm going to tell you about them now because one of them is Eris Savad, who is a player in our Sunday campaign, playing Salix, the delightful and very wise, and very tall, and very adorable. It's true, Josh. It's true. Josh, you made me lose my train of thought. This is your fault.
Like an NPR thing.
I mean, she makes some wonderful, beautiful. Look at our sister, our sister trays that she did for us custom because I asked, and she's a wonderful person. We also have
double as hats, I've heard.
They do, in fact, double as hats. Thank you so much. I forgot about the hat quality. It's delightful and amazing and wonderful.
Hey, Kate.
What?
You know what else we have that I am really waiting for right now?
What?
Some of our fantastic merch. I just got my notification that my dope monk shit Atlas shirt has just been shipped, and I cannot wait to get that.
Oh my god, that's such a dope shirt. I am like this close to buying it because I need more tank
Oh my
tops. And I
we
would
have,
love.
we have mugs. We have mugs that are gorgeous. I use this every day.
We have t-shirts and jackets and hats. Oh my.
Oh my.
All kinds of wonderful things. And if you want to be able to directly contribute to the campaign and feel like you are involved in this wonderful thing that you are able to watch, look at Mindy so subtly putting on her Ofre jacket. We have the ability for you guys to directly influence via donation, to give different players and characters advantages, auto crits, and other fancy wonderful things. I'm not exaggerating when I say it's the only reason why our characters are still alive. That is not an exaggeration. See, Eldon there is going to use all of them
All of that is about to get used
because
up.
that's a lot.
Thanks to the generosity of our chat.
And
Pretty
sometimes
I
to
might
our
die
cha-
last.
To our chagrin, they can also give us corruption points, which can actually alter
not a thing.
the course of our campaign and session.
You also don't have to do that.
Yeah,
No.
we really.
We've got a lot of other options for you.
Let's talk
And
about
JC!
let's talk about where everybody is on the ship. So you've got 3 levels, really. There's the bottom level right here that you see on Twitch right here. There's the second level, which has either the front or the back, and there's a third level, which is let's back it up.
Oh, back it up.
Leona, where would you be? This is the exit from the to the left here is the exit from the lower decks.
I would like to be relatively central. So kind of close to, but not too central. So kind of close to where Kestra is right now.
Okay, Kessler, where would you like to be?
I'll probably be mostly in the middle. I would be in the middle, because
Eldon?
I'd be near the biggest grouping of people, like, so when everyone's tying themselves down and everything, I would try to be as near to them as I could, so that I can maybe extend my shield and help out.
All right, Atlas.
I would be towards the back on the upper level.
And Alexander.
Where's the captain?
The captain is on the top level to the left.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll be up by her.
I'll put you right here. How about that?
Distance.
Okay. First of all, special shout out to the maker of this map. This map is made by. Hold on, let me pull them up. They are under D&D. By Party of Two, Tumblr. The outside image, everything on the outside, including the extra lightning and stuff, that was all made by Pixel Cat, and you can commission her for all of your D&D needs. She is amazing. Okay. Somebody just donated $15 for 15 gets one player an instant crit. I don't know who they were giving it to.
Not me.
I believe it was Mitch.
Yeah, Mitch did it, but
All right, they get to pick one person. All right, as soon as they let me know who it is, y'all let me, or as soon as they say in chat, let me know who it is, and we will get them that crit.
I will. I can't believe in all the talking I forgot all about the Patreon.
give to Kesra.
It's fine. We put all the commands in the chat at some point.
Yeah, it's there.
Oh, thanks, Mitch.
All
Gives the
right.
crit to Kesra.
Leona, what'd you get for initiative? You're muted.
No,
Oh.
you have.
Oh, I haven't called for initiative yet?
No, you haven't called for initiative yet, but
Yeah, you asked us to roll initiative, but
oh yes, you did. You have put a crit up for me. I do not have a crit. I have an advantage.
oh yeah, mine's not right either.
Mitch did.
Oh,
give me a
it's
crit,
because
though.
I switched screens,
Yeah.
so the advantages and
figured.
stuff
Yeah.
aren't right. Okay.
Well, while you're doing that, I can talk about the Patreon because we got a lot of
Okay.
wonderful things.
1 second, Leona, you just have one advantage?
Yes.
Okay. And Eldon, you have 3 crits and 2 advantages? Or 3 crits and 3
Yes.
advantages?
3 and 2. 3 crits, 2 advantages.
Okay, Tony, what do you have? 1 and 1? And, nope, that's not right. And Alexander, you have 2
One
and 1?
crit, 1 crit and 2 advantages.
Okay. I have a new idea that I think I'm gonna do for this. Oh my gosh, stop it. Oh my gosh, Tony just got disappeared. It's fine. It's fine.
That's what you get, Atlas.
Wow, man. Lair action before
Rupture point
initiative even
satisfied.
happened.
I've been banished again? Jeez.
Take it as a compliment.
Thank you, Rayshawn Moore, for pledging to our Patreon.
Yes, please. Our
There is some
Patreon
very juicy IMRP going on in there right now.
We have short one-on-one D&D sessions. We have IMRP that is canon. We have lore dumps by the DM, going into really in-depth and a lot of different topics in ways that we can't do in the campaign. And if you if you are super awesome and can and do subscribe to the highest tier, you get a shout out at the end of every single session by Mindy. And she's always so happy. It makes my heart happy.
Kessler, what do you have? Oh, well, OBS is frozen. So let's go ahead and get some initiative. Leona?
16.
16. Kesra?
6.
Alexander?
God.
9.
Atlas?
17.
Eldon?
19.
Y'all, the captain didn't do too great. No. 7 plus 5 is
12.
17. Okay. I am actually using the D&D Beyond campaign, the combat tracker today.
Ooh.
So it's very exciting. Eldon Vale,
Hey.
you are first in initiative. With your super high passive, you would notice that there are also swirling clouds of air. I don't know if you would exactly, since you probably never have seen an air elemental, you probably do not know what they are exactly. They do look like
I'm
it's
gonna
part of the
say no.
storm.
Yeah. So this thing on us, or is it just?
Yes, it is. It is slowly encircling the airship. Its long snake, almost snake-like form, these plumes coming back from its head. It is coming right at you.
Wonderful. Let's take a look here. How about we? Let's just shoot at it, right? I'm not do that. I don't do that very often.
Might as well.
Might as well. How about we just go ahead and crit that one? That first one.
Okay.
Let me make sure I have a thing here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that first one will be a crit, so that's what, max dice, then roll?
No,
how you're
it's
doing
double
it,
your
or-
dice or roll twice as many dice.
Okay, we'll just do this. It'll be 11 damage on that first one.
Okay.
Then I'll roll the rest of these.
Okay. Yeah, please roll all your attacks at one time, and then your damage all at one time.
Well, I was thinking about using all my crits at once, but
Ah,
21 on the second.
that will hit.
19 on the third.
That is its armor class. That will hit.
Sweet. That's 13 more, so 24 damage total.
24. Okay. Damn. Nice. It does not seem to notice what you are doing, and if it does notice, it does not seem to care.
Sweet.
It seems to be emotionless, expressionless as it begins to wrap itself around your airship.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
Atlas.
The way it's wrapping itself around our airship, does it look like it means us harm?
It looks like it wants to crush your airship.
All right. I'm going to use 3 key points to sharpen the point on my darts. And then I'm going to attack twice.
Okay.
Wow. That's how we start this. 16 and 14.
Neither of those will hit, unfortunately. Atlas, you watch Eldon fire off 2 of his crossbow shots into this cloudy purple and pink form, and they seem to go right through the clouds, and your darts don't even, they soar off right into the sky. That brings us to... Oh, it's the crew's turn. Okay, that's great. You will watch as there's 2 different kinds of crew members that are on the ship. There are archers, which you see are loading up long crossbows, and then there are crew members who are loading up heavy crossbows. These crew members are going to, how many of them are there? 5 of them, that's what I just said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Miss. Hit. Natural 20. Miss. I would make 2 melee attacks of 1. Okay. That's gonna be 15 points of damage. You watch Captain Burke. She is kind of directing everybody and looking over everybody with a careful eye. She doesn't seem as concerned about you all, but she's looking to make sure that her crew members stay safe. Take 15 points away. Okay. Next up is Leona.
So I will use my action to reach for my holy symbol,
Okay.
and I will cast Guiding Bolt at 2nd level.
Okay.
I'm going to use an advantage.
Okay.
Much better. 23.
That will land.
That's decent. That's less decent. 18 points of damage. Next attack has advantage. And then I will... I'm going to turn to Kessera and I'll say, "We've done this before. We're going to be fine." And I will inspire her. That's inspiring. We're going to be fine. It's fine. We've done this before, sort of. It looked a little different. It's fine.
What is your inspiration dice?
D8.
D8. Got it. Thank you.
This creature, this Elder Tempest creature, is going to go ahead and move a little bit closer as it wraps around. You also know that everybody recognize that heavy precipitation is now it is now raining heavily, extinguishing any flames. Also, you find the air is whipping past you. It makes it hard to hear. Your hair is blown back. Shit, I just realized that. Now this, as it comes closer, these strong winds swirl. All range attacks are going to have disadvantage. Okay. It is going to make 2 attacks. Actually, no, first it's going to make a lightning storm attack. I need all creatures within 120 feet of the Tempest to make a dexterity saving throw, which is everybody.
Nobody's by me, so never mind. Oh, good.
There's one crew member by you.
That's true. One crew member gets +3.
Okay.
So we all get +3, you said?
No. Just
Just
the crew
the-
member.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Got to be within 10
That's
feet.
right. That's right. Yeah.
Crew 5, and then Burke. Okay, so that's a natural 1. stunned. That's a 10. That's a fail. It's also stunned. It's a not stunned, it's a fail. It's a fail and a stun. 3 of the archers become stunned immediately. So do all but 2 of the crew members. Okay. Leona, raise your hand if you rolled above a 20 or above. Okay, nothing happens to you. I'm sorry, you're gonna take 14 points of lightning damage. Raise your hand if you rolled below a 20. You're gonna take 27 points of lightning damage. Raise your hand if you roll below a 15. Leona, you are stunned until the end of this creature's next turn. Lightning pours down from the sky, striking each and every one of you. Some of you were able to shake it off a little bit better, but you notice that all except for 1 of the archers, 2 of the crew members, and Captain Burke are stunned.
How do we do concentration?
It's you roll a Constitution saving throw, and you need to beat either half the damage or 10, whichever one is higher.
Shield's gone. Sorry, Atlas.
Okay. Okay. Alexander.
I'm turning to Captain Burke. Have you seen this thing before?
No, I haven't.
All right. And I will. Am I the next person to hit it after? No, I'm not. After Leona did her guiding bolt?
Yes, you are.
Oh, I am? Okay. Cool. Then I am going to upcast my Ray of Sickness to 5th level.
Okay, what's this? It doesn't make a save, or does it?
No, I get to actually make an attack roll. But
Okay.
I have advantage, so...
Yeah.
And it's not disadvantaged because it's not a range. Well, is it a range? Hold on, a range.
It's a spell attack. I don't think spell attacks have disadvantage.
Let me
in
check.
range.
On ranged attack rolls. So yes, it is at disadvantage. So it'll be a straight roll.
Oh, wow. Even
Yeah.
with magic.
Ranged attack rolls. Yep.
Okay, that's a 26 to hit.
That will land.
All right, and that is a bunch of poison damage that I hope it is not immune to.
It is.
Oh, well then it doesn't matter. Good to know.
Okay. What does this look like, Alexander?
I'm kind of, I guess, hanging onto a banister, and I point my staff at it, and a beam of sickly green light slams into it and just courses, I guess, through it. I'm not sure if this thing is corporeal.
It's mostly half. I mean, you would call it like half corporeal, half sort of mostly made of air.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I guess the beam doesn't really like it hits it, but it doesn't actually hit it.
It hits it and then it disperses through it. It is still under the effect of your spell, isn't it? Oh no! That's not what I think it is. The poison damage.
No, it's not. Yeah, that's just straight up poison. That was just
Okay.
a straight up attack.
Okay. It got mixed up on your spells. My bad. Okay. That is going to bring us. Let me just return back to my D&D Beyond tab. D&D Beyond, you guys. Anything else for your turn, Alexander? Action, bonus action, movement.
I think that's all I got. I'm gonna stick by the captain, and I don't have any bonus action spells, so yeah.
Okay, Kestra,
That's
you
it.
are up next. Kestra.
Okay, I'm gonna I'm going to shove the ring of featherfall further down my frickin' finger, and I'm going to make myself walk over to the ledge. You say it's wrapped around the ship. Is it wrapped around the lower portions or wrapped
The
around...
upper portion. Its head is like, there's not a really great way to have it.
No, that's fine. I just wanted to know if there was any of it within reach of me, like, hitting it.
Sure.
Oh, shit.
We'll say at this point it's like right about here.
Oh, okay. Then I'm not gonna move all the way to the edge. I'm just gonna move up to where I could stay away from the edge. I'm just gonna hit it.
Okay.
Just gonna hit it really hard.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So first attack is a natural 20. I'll put a level 2 Divine Smite into that one.
Yes, honey.
Second attack is a 24.
That will also hit.
Okay, I'm gonna put a first level Divine Smite into that one.
Okay.
Okay, so second level Divine Smite. God, I have so much shit that I can do. It's fine. I just gotta find the. I know it's D8, so it's fine. Okay, so
Second level would be 3 Divine Smite, or 3 D8s.
3 D8s. Okay, so I'm going to. So the first one, that's 18 plus 7. And then the Divine Smites are also doubled, right?
Yes.
Hot diggity damn. Okay. So that's 10, 18. 18 times 2
30.
is
36.
36. So that's the first hit.
Is 36 plus what?
So it's 36 plus 18 plus 7 for the first hit. I'm just writing the numbers down.
Got
right
it.
now.
Got it.
Okay, and then the second hit is 16 plus 6, so 24.
That will also hit.
22.
That will still hit.
That's the damage for the second hit.
Okay. 32?
22.
Okay. It has officially noticed you.
Great. Just bring it. Don't, please.
You've used your action. Any bonus action?
Not yet. No.
Okay. At the end of your turn, as it has officially noticed you,
Mm-hmm.
it is going to use all 3 of its legendary actions to do a Screaming Gale.
Shit.
What does that mean?
This tempest, this living storm, is going to release a blast of thunder and wind in a line that is 1 mile long and 20 feet wide.
Oof.
This is going to be 20 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20. It's going to go ahead and get Alexander. It's going to get everybody. Everybody who's on this top half. So all but those 2 bottom things. So I need this dude, Burke, Alexander, Leona, Eldon, Kesra, Atlas, to give me a dexterity saving throw.
What happens if you're stunned?
You automatically fail.
The crew member next to me gets +3.
Okay.
Using an
natural
advantage.
Okay. They actually are stunned, so
This is also using an advantage.
okay.
I have to use another one. I have to use another advantage.
Okay.
Bad. Oh my fucking. Okay.
You also have Indomitable, don't forget about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 20 plus 5.
Okay. This gale comes in and sweeps like a very narrow, the heaviest, strongest gust you've ever seen. Raise your hand if you rolled a 21 or above.
You said
Okay.
Dex, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Atlas and Kesra, you are able to hunker down. Atlas and Kesra, what do you two do to avoid this gale, this gust? Kesra?
I am going to stab my my longsword, my greatsword into the deck with all of my strength
Yes.
And use it as an anchor, because fuck me, guy.
Atlas, what do you do to stay where you are?
Very much the same. I pull my scimitar and just slam it down as hard as I can, like it was the top of a dragon's head, and hold fast.
Leona, you're going to take 22 points of thunder damage. Or everybody else is going to take 22 points of thunder damage.
Sorry.
As well, you all are flung 60 feet in a direction away from the line.
Ooh.
But because you are all tied down, your rope is going to take that 22 points of thunder damage as well.
Okay.
Shit, fuck. Okay. What's everybody's rope damage left?
10.
28.
14. Did Kessera and Atlas take that rope
Nope,
damage since they
No, they do not.
you kept yourself?
Oh my god, okay.
Alexander?
20 is what it's at now.
Okay. So as each of you are flung in opposite directions, 60, well, your ropes aren't that long. Your ropes are what? We'll say your ropes are 20 feet long. 5, 10, 15, 20. Alexander, you are going to fly, and you're going to feel yourself watch this side of the ship come crashing. You feel like as though you would have splattered across it had your rope not pulled you tight or you not been able to grab onto your rope. Leona, you are stunned, and this gale comes and picks you up and flings you into the air. 5, 10, 15, 20. Eldon is also flung 5, 10, 15, 20 off of the side of the ship.
Wait.
Did you save?
No, but you said the rope took the damage instead of pushing us?
No, the rope is taking damage, so you were not flung off of the ship.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So 5. You are still flung off the side, but you have the rope and you can
Oh,
pull
I'm holding
yourself.
on to the... I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So as you all, Kessera as well, 5. No, Kessera saved. Kessera and Atlas saved. And then all these motherfuckers. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5. Captain Burke saved. 5, 10, 15, 20. So as you are all watch yourselves get flung in various directions, your rope can only take so much, and you begin to watch them all fray. Specifically, Kessera. Oh no! Kessera, your rope wouldn't take any damage. Specifically, Leona, you watch your rope begin to unravel, and that is the end of Kessera's turn. It is Captain Burke's turn. Captain Burke is going to run to the helm, and you watch as she begins to steer the ship. It looks as if she is turning an invisible wheel, but you watch as she is muttering arcane words under her. Like, she might be shouting them for all you know, but you just can't hear them, and it starts to turn the ship, and the ship begins to turn on its side. The archers, luckily, are not dead. They still have plenty of hit points. Damage. But several of them are still stunned. All except for one of them are stunned. The archer, whose name is Cantor, is going to pick himself up and make 2 attacks with their longbow. Unfortunately, neither of them are going to hit. It is just way too windy. Oh, those are a disadvantage anyway. Yeah, neither of those are going to hit. Eldon Vale.
Ah! How far am I? How far down am I hanging over this thing?
10 feet. You can climb up easily with your movement.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. But I'm gonna get within melee of this thing.
Easy enough.
And
just so you know, with your past perception, you would see that this creature is starting to look a little less real, a little less all together, as if you are making an impact.
Perfect. I like to hear that.
You would also notice, I'm so sorry, but you would also notice that those storm clouds are moving in closer.
Okay. I think nothing of that, and I just have my longsword out, and I'm just gonna swing away at this thing.
Okay.
Right its face. Hopefully, it being a magic weapon matters. I'll use a crit for this first
Okay.
attack, and then roll the next two. Is 20 for the second one,
That will hit.
and 14 for the third.
Uh, 14 will not hit, unfortunately.
Okay, so I get 2 hits with it. This is two-handed because my shield floats now.
Yep.
So my crit is 18 damage. Next. 11 and then 8. So 19. So 16, 19.
You feel as though you are making progress, even though your swings. Oh shit! You are making some serious progress. Even though your swings are look like they're cutting through cloud, and they come back. Your sword comes back sopping wet, flinging rain everywhere with each hit. You watch as the lightning around its body begin to flicker a few times. It is way past bloodied.
And I'm just gonna grab onto the rail that's next to me and for dear life and just hold on.
Okay. It is going to use its... Wait, has it gone yet? It has not gone yet. Okay, Atlas.
All right. I would like to. Am I close to part of it where I might be able to
Yes.
strike it in melee?
Yes.
I would like to run across the deck and slide upon its wet surface, reversing my scimitar in my grasp, putting my hand on the pommel and becoming one with the blade. And I would like to use my crit
Okay.
and slide into it and slide the scimitar into it.
Roll for damage.
$19 points of damage.
Damn.
Sorry. No, that's right.
Okay. Very well.
And then for my bonus action, for my second action,
Yep.
I will swing at it again.
Your second attack action, yes.
Yes, my second attack action. 14 plus 10, 24.
That will hit.
And I'll just go ahead and roll my bonus action to strike
Yep.
again with the Scimitar of Speed. Which misses. For another 9 points of damage.
Okay. You feel as though you and your companions are starting to make some progress against this. Alright, it is the knight's turn. Unfortunately, they are all... not knight, they're crew members. They're knights in D&D Beyond. They're all stunned except for one. He's going to make a longsword attack. Oh, natural 20.
Beautiful.
You watch as this one next to you, Kessera, pulls out its sword. It's staggering. It slips on the deck, falls to one knee, and as it does, takes its greatsword and slashes down. It's going to do 20 points of damage.
Beautiful.
Oops. Nope.
Hey, what's that NPC's name? Because I know they all have names.
That was Lucas.
Lucas.
Luke.
Okay.
Okay. Leona. It is not the Elder Tempest's next turn, so you are still stunned. Okay, it is the Tempest's turn. On its turn, it is going to... what is its speed? 30 feet? Nope, that's this wrong thing. Its speed is 120 feet. It is going to let out a cry, a call, a screech as it moves away. It does not provoke attacks of opportunity because of its nature, unfortunately, of its flyby ability. As it goes and flies underneath, out of sort of, definitely out of melee for anybody, but underneath the ship. It's at this point that you notice 3 air elementals fly onto the ship. They each have 90 feet of movement. Oh, yeah. One is coming on to Captain... Nope. One's coming on to you, Eldon. One's coming right over here to you, Alexander. Leona, you are no longer stunned. And one is on you, Atlas. The first one on you, Alexander, it is going to actually come into your space and stop there. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
$18.
That's a success. You're going to take half of that, which is 16 divided by 2 is 8. 8 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are not flung or knocked prone. Atlas, it's going to make 2 slam attacks against you. Does a 22 and a 23.
Both hit.
All right, you're gonna take 24 points of bludgeoning damage as this air elemental swings down and engages with you.
I would like to use Sentinel
To do what?
to attack it back.
It didn't attack an
Oh
ally.
wait, it didn't attack ally. Yep.
And then Eldon, 2 slam attacks against you. That's gonna be a... Math is hard. I hate it when they're in 8s. Okay. Does a 19 hit you?
No.
Okay, one of them will hit then.
A 23 or higher?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
Bring it.
Yeah, an 8 plus 16 is...
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right, that's 14 points of bludgeoning damage. And that is all 3 of them. They each get 2 slam attacks. Alexander.
So this thing is in the same space as me?
Yes.
Cool. I'm going to be kind of holding on to my staff, and as this thing is bludgeoning around me, and then I'm going to say, "You got too close," and my hands are going to start to go bright green, and I'm just going to reach out into the air around me, and I'm going to use one of my crits for my vampiric touch. So
Yeah.
and I'm upcasting that to level 6 because
Okay.
I want some life back.
Yeah, you do.
Let me see. Yeah. So that's a crit, and I get to roll all the d6s. I feel like a rogue. Crap, I need one more. All right. So what do we got? So that's 43 points of necrotic damage. And I get half of that
Yep.
back. So I get 22 back.
All right, remember that air elemental C is on you.
Okay.
Beautiful. Bonus action?
No, that's all I got.
All right, Kesra, you are up next.
Oh, it's my turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is the air elemental by Atlas closer to me, or is the air elemental by Eldon closest to me?
The air elemental by Eldon is closest to you. However, I don't know if you can. It might be just out of reach for your rope.
Okay.
Let's see.
Well.
Your rope is right here. So it'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Nope, you can get to it.
Cool. I'm gonna zip around, swing around.
Yep.
We'll
say it's right here.
And I'm going to do something you guys never saw coming. I'm gonna hit it really hard.
Not with a greatsword, though, right?
You know what? I think I will. I think I will hit it with a greatsword. That's a 25 for the first hit.
Yes, that will hit this air elemental.
That's a 14 for the next one.
That will not hit.
Okay, so only one hit. That's fine. That's all right. I get to reroll ones because I'm a great weapon master. So that's 8 plus 7 is 15 points of damage for that first hit.
Okay. You feel as though you're really not sure if you're doing anything against this thing because once again your blade strikes through solid or basically air. It does not. It's a challenge to feel like you are making progress.
I probably almost hit Eldon because I expect to
something.
get resistance and there's none.
Yeah.
You get no shit. Sorry.
All right. It is Burke's turn. She's going to focus on keeping the ship. Kessera, you look down at your feet and you notice that I will draw it because the ship has taken damage along this line right here. This black line. The ship has taken damage.
Okay.
It looks like it's just been splintered up and down. Like each section has taken essentially the 20 points of thunder damage. And the creature does twice damage to structures. Whew.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Totally fine.
At the end of your turn, the Tempest is going to set a lightning strike right on the elemental between you and Eldon. So I need both of you to make a dex save.
Hey, Eldon, you get +3 to your dex save. Natural 20.
Of course.
This is my most expensive dice, and it makes me value it all the fucking time.
What'd you get, Eldon?
23.
Okay. You are both going to take 9 points of lightning damage as this Tempest calls down lightning right in front of you.
Oh, that tickles. In the most uncomfortable way.
Yeah, not a good kind.
Okay, next up it's the archer's turn. They are no longer stunned, so you watch as they are going to each make 2 attacks against these air elementals. Those will both hit, so 7 points of piercing damage on B, which is what y'all are doing. 14 damage. And then the second archer is going to fire at the one on you, Atlas. Neither of those will hit, unfortunately. And third archer is going to fire at the one at you, Alexander. Oops. Oh, those both hit. Well, those both hit the air elemental. And then last archer is going to fire at the Tempest. Fortunately, those attacks are both at disadvantage. Neither of them will hit. Eldon Vale, it is your turn.
All right, cool. How about this? How about we do some dope shit?
Let's do some dope shit.
I'm going to pull this figurine out of my pocket. I'm going to say, Yannicka, baby, I know we just met, but I need your help.
Has it been 2 days?
Yeah, this
Yes,
is
it
day
has.
3, right?
Yes, it has. Good job.
Toss that on the deck as it smoke whirls and my giant owl shows up on the deck, and I say, sweetie, can you take care of that big motherfucker right over there, please? And then as my bonus act, well, do I control, does she go on my turn?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So then she'll get up on that bad boy. She's got 60 feet of flying speed. I assume she can get there.
Which bad boy is
yeah.
she going against?
The big one.
Oh.
The Tempest.
Yeah, the Tempest.
Let me just make her a little token.
Woohoo.
my gosh.
Look at that lovable face.
Alright, she's gonna go fly. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Yeah, she can get to it.
Perfect. Then she's gonna do talent attack.
Let's do it. These are not these are not magical weapons, I don't think.
They're not.
No.
She's a magical creature, right?
Mm.
Right. Right.
Okay, fine.
Yay!
I'm gonna look it up next time, though.
Okay, that's fine. No, 19 to hit.
That is what you needed.
Beautiful. That's gonna be 11, 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay. How does you want to do? I'm just kidding.
That's my girl.
JK, LOL.
It's fine. And then for my bonus action, because that was an action to summon, I'm on second wind.
Ooh, yeah. Alright, Atlas. You've got this air elemental on you. Oh, these guys would have climbed back up.
All right, well then let's take 3 slashes at him with the scimitar of speed.
Alright.
We have a 23.
Yep.
That one's cocked and a natural 1.
Eek.
A 26 and a natural 1.
That 26 will hit. The natural 1 will not.
What about
What's
the
the damage?
23?
Yes, it will also hit.
All right. 18 plus 12, 25 points of damage.
What does this look like?
I take the scimitar since my grip is still reversed, and I slash once down with a foregrip, and then I reverse the blade in my hand, making it go forward, and then I slash back up, and then I slash again and just kind of like slip a little bit and whiff. But then after that, I will spend the key points and flurry of blows.
That was 3 attacks that you just made?
Yes.
So you have 2 attacks as your action?
Yes, 2 attacks as my action. The scimitar speed allows me to make a 3rd attack as my bonus action.
And then you're gonna make you're gonna make a one final attack as your flurry of blows.
Yes.
Perfect.
And whiff.
Yikes. Ah! Okay. Bonus. Oh wait, never mind. You already. Yeah, you've got everything. You're done. All right, it's the knight's turn. They're gonna reload their crossbows, and they're gonna fire, trying to help you out with these air elementals. That's a miss. That's a hit. That's a natural 1. Atlas. Oh, sorry, buddy. This heavy crossbow is gonna hit you. 5 points of piercing damage.
Since I have not used a reaction, am I allowed to deflect missiles?
You are. It's friendly fire, so yeah. Do you want to fire it back at the guy who hit you?
No, I will not be vengeful.
Okay. You don't need to roll, because I don't think you can not catch it.
Yeah.
Okay. But the air elemental that you are on takes some damage from another one of the crew members. Which is good, because they're starting to look a little less corporeal. They are, as y'all, I don't know if y'all know anything about elementals, but they are bulky as fuck. They're hefty. Okay.
Dick.
Leona.
How far away is Atlas?
From you, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80 feet.
Can I get God. Can I get 25 feet? Can I start moving towards him? I'm gonna basically use all my movement. How far will my rope let me go?
Your rope will let you go 25 feet from where you originally were, which was right here. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, probably about right here is where your rope will let you go.
How far am I from Atlas? I can't see Atlas on the
5,
map.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65 feet from him.
How far is the elemental? Is it closer to me? Is it
5 feet closer to you.
5 feet closer? Okay. Then I will cast at 4th level spiritual weapon.
Go ahead.
I will just point.
Yep.
It's a 3 on the die, so. And then for a bonus action, I will yell out, "Hey, you're a bit far away! Are you okay? Please don't die!"
Where are you creating this spiritual weapon?
On the opposite side of the air elemental.
Okay.
Essentially sandwiching it between it and Atlas.
And what does your spiritual weapon look like?
Arayo's greatsword.
I know, I just wanted it.
There's your spiritual weapon, baby.
You do. That's my turn.
So you used your bonus action for the spiritual weapon, and then what else?
Oh, that was a bonus action.
Spiritual weapon's a
because
bonus
I
action.
changed my mind because he was too far away. Wow, that was a really poor plan on Mindy's part. You know what? I'm gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to whip my. Actually, wait. Before I say this, let me make sure I can actually do this. Oh no, that's touch. Never mind. Okay, I'm gonna look around because I'm feeling like not particularly helpful at all right now. So what I would like to do is point the wand at the. It's gonna be the elemental on Atlas.
Do it.
And I'm gonna.
I want to roll. I want to roll for it. What do I roll?
Okay. A D100.
I'll use Dreamcatcher. That way, if something bad happens, it's my fault.
Okay.
16.
16. I cast Gust of Wind.
What does this look like, Mindy?
This looks like Leona is frantic. Nothing she is doing is helping. She is too far away to heal him. So she can't do anything with her loot, so she's going to dig her hand into her pocket, reach out the wand, point it at it. Please work, please work, please work. And
what does that look like?
I don't know. Oh God. Each creature that starts its turn in the line must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away from you in the direction following the line. Oh, cool. I can move it for a bonus action.
How far is the line?
60 feet long and 10 feet wide. So it really doesn't necessarily get Atlas, because Atlas is like 65 feet away from me.
10, 15.
Just in case I rolled a 23.
Okay.
35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Maybe it'll just blow away.
There's your gust of wind, sweetheart.
Thanks. I'm super helpful today, y'all. You're welcome. That's my turn. Super effective it was.
Thank you for that. Love you. At the end of your turn, this Elder Tempest, who is a lot more hurt than they thought they were going to be coming into this fight, is going to once again use all 3 of their legendary actions to cast to do a Screaming Gale.
Great.
1 mile long and 20 feet wide. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's see, Eldon, you are actually going to be out of this range. Nope, I'm going to pick Eldon is going to be in this range. So everybody except Alexander, give me a dexterity saving throw.
You get +3, Eldon. Oh, that's not as good. It's fine. Okay. It's fine.
Thank God.
It's not fine.
Okay.
You're fine. I rolled a nat 1 the first time. You're fine. You'll be fine.
Captain
Your
Burke.
rope. Your rope's fine. I'm worried about all the rope.
Oh my
I'm
god,
gonna
thank
use
God,
my-
Captain fucking Burke.
I'm gonna use my advantage, Jam.
Okay. Burke, where are you?
That was worse. You know,
Natural fucking 1 for the crew!
it's not
No!
Lucas, is it?
Yeah, it's Lucas. Lane, Lucas, Barty, Gabriel, and Dara. Unfortunately, they are all flung. Lucas, 10 feet. Oh my god, Lucas's rope is gonna break. Alright, Lucas's rope is broken. I'm sorry, that was Lane. Lucas is over here.
Okay, alright. Okay.
Is he
I mean,
gone
Lane.
forever? He just flew away off the ship?
And Gabriel's rope is gonna break as well.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Alright, the archers. Natural 18. Okay, they're all good. Okay. Alright.
Right.
Raise your hand if you rolled a 21 or above.
Nah.
yes.
Just Leona? Okay, Leona, you're gonna take 11 points of thunder damage. Everybody else is gonna take 22 points of thunder damage. Everybody else's rope is gonna take 22 points of thunder damage.
Atlas is a kite in the wind.
My rope's still hanging on, baby.
We got the eagle. It's fine.
You got an owl.
Owl, I mean.
Just
Alexander. Does anybody else's rope break?
No.
Okay, thank fucking God. Y'all are still gonna get thrown a little bit. You're gonna be pulled out of that space. Guess where you are gonna be pulled out of that space.
I have a question about that. I'm being pushed along the ground by this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, subtract 10 from whatever that is because of my dwarven plate. I forgot about that earlier.
Subtract 10 from the movement.
From however much it pushes me away,
Should,
subtract 10
is
feet from that.
it reduces your movement speed. It does not reduce how far you can be thrown, does it?
It says, if an effect moves you against your will
Oh,
along the ground, you can
fuck
use
yeah.
your reaction to reduce the distance to 10.
Okay. All right. So you get just flung a little bit over the side.
So, just a little bit over the side.
Just a little bit over the side.
I'm not going to waste my reaction if I'm going to go over the side either way.
I mean, it's not. I mean, you're over this, but you're like on the lip. You're like
Okay.
you like fall back and
That'll
you're
work.
like on the lip, and you're still attached by your
Like-
rope.
Yeah. It's got
Okay.
6 hit points left.
Tony, don't do that. Don't. No.
Oh no, not watch.
Leona, you watch as Atlas is flung away by this gust of wind, right over the side of the airship. His rope completely breaking.
Actually, my rope survived with 6 hit points still.
Oh, my
Oh.
God.
Oh, so you're not detached?
He's
No.
just unconscious.
I'm unconscious.
Dangling off the ship.
Oh,
Oh my
okay.
God.
Okay. Whew.
Very different.
Okay.
Very different.
Leona, you just went, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Wow, that was a first. I kind of like that. Okay. The Elder's Tempest's turn. We are going to use... It is going to come back around. Oh, gosh.
Wasn't that its turn to do that giant horrible thing?
It was. You're right. It was. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm scared, y'all. It's the Air Elemental's turn.
Fine.
Alexander. Oh, this one's going to come at you, Leona.
No. No?
Since it's no longer on Atlas. It's going to make 2 slam attacks. That's not a d20. I know how to play this game. That's a 20 and an 18. You're muted?
Just the first one.
Okay. 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm out.
Okay, I'm not about to cry. It's fine. Okay, and then these two are gonna. This one's gonna come around and fly just above you, Kesra. Because Eldon, can you be prone or not
Can I be prone?
with that plate armor?
I can be, technically,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
I mean, no.
Wait a second. Wait
What?
a second.
What?
Was that thing trying to move closer to me?
Yeah, it just went
It
around
has to-
though.
Oh. Wait, but it started in the thing. It had to make a strength saving throw.
Okay, honey.
Please fail. God, please fail. Why do you hate me so much?
I don't. It just has a really high strength of.
Okay.
I'm sorry, sweetheart.
Wait,
Later on,
but doesn't your spiritual weapon get an attack of opportunity?
it's not
on
a
it?
creature. Spiritual weapons are not a creature.
Never
Nope.
mind.
Where was I? Killing all my players? Awesome.
Me,
This is
you were
great.
attacking
You've only got
me.
2 of them.
Yep, Leona, Kasra, these are attacks at disadvantage because you're prone.
I'm flailing.
That's gonna be a 19,
Fail.
and a 17 plus 8.
That's probably gonna make it. Yeah.
14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And
69 health points.
hey,
Nice.
nice. Alexander, this creature's going to move away from you and attack the captain. It does not have advantage, but does get 2 attacks. Oh, Burke!
Can I take an attack of opportunity?
You can.
I'm gonna whap it with my staff.
Please whap it. Whap it.
That's 10. I'm a wizard.
I'm a wizard.
No, I'm sorry, that's a 12. I forgot plus 2 attack.
Oh, excuse me. No, that doesn't hit. You feel like you made an impact, but you didn't. Okay, whose turn is it next? The third elemental. We have already done all the elementals. Alexander Lightbringer, it's your turn.
You see, it's my turn.
It is your turn, and then
Okay.
it looks like Kessler, you are on deck.
Okay.
Am I
So
on deck?
he moved away there, and nicely done, Kesra.
You have an inspiration from your dungeon master.
Thank you, because I'm a fucking need it. Thanks, DM.
All right, Camille, I can't really see the.
What do you,
front
I'm
of the
sorry,
ship.
I'm
It's
moving.
fine.
I'm moving.
Yay, delay. Okay, when that eventually gets there.
What would you like me to describe?
I guess, like, is there a line with that elemental at the front of the ship and the
Oh yeah.
and the big baddie?
Oh yeah, this is a gargantuan creature. There's pretty much a line to it from anywhere.
Okay, and does that line that includes said elemental include an ally?
No, it doesn't. Especially if
Okay.
you use your movement to get back onto the ship.
Yes, I will do that.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, awesome. Then I will. I will cast Bone Spear. So,
Yasa!
as I'm going to loop one of my arms around the banister and kind of just reach out with my staff, and kind of crackle of green energy is going to arc up the staff, and then the spectral bone spear will shoot forth. And I need both the air elemental and the big awful thing to make dex saving throws.
Okay.
Which, I mean, they probably have, like, in spades,
It's
but...
a natural 1 for the air elemental.
Wow, nice.
And for the Tempest, it's going to be a dexterity save, which is fuck me, +9, and it's not proficient. Jesus Christ. That's a 14 plus 9 is a what? 23. Yeah.
Yeah, so it makes, but it'll take half damage.
Okay.
So that is... There we go.
Remind me, isn't this a reflavoring of a spell?
It's kind of a reflavoring of lightning.
That's right.
Of lightning bolt.
Yeah, that's what I remember us doing out because these creatures are immune to lightning. So, lucky duck. Haha.
All right, and yes. Ooh, that's a good number. So there we go, and then
Everybody has an auto crit. Thanks, Dexara.
awesome. All right, so that's 10, 16, 24, 30, 32 points of damage to the elemental and 16 points of damage to the big guy.
How do you want to do this against the air elemental?
Sweet. The this spectral green skeletal hand is fires through it, and it's just going to be like a that effect when there's like a sonic boom where there's that like air shockwave, and it's just going to poof and disperse the air elemental.
Yes, it does. And it is gone. How many points against the Tempest? 32 divided by 2? Which is 15,
Yes,
16?
16.
Oof, okay.
And let me just double check something real quick, because I think it has to be humanoid. Oh, no. When I kill a creature. Let me double check on that.
Well, you do that. I'm gonna get everybody's
Yep.
crits.
When I kill a creature, I get,
With a
with a necromancy spell, I get 3 times the spell level, so I get 9 points of hit life back.
Well done.
Okay. And I'm going to take a quick look around the ship. oh my. And with my tie on, I mean, like, I know I don't have much movement. With my tie on, could I even get anywhere close to Leona?
No, unfortunately
Okay.
not. You could untie yourself.
Yeah, not happening.
Didn't think so.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay, with the end of Alexander's turn, that is where we're going to take a quick break while I get his advantages up. Thank you, Dexara. We'll be right back. Hopefully this party will conquer. We only have 2 people down, it's fine. Alright, friends, be right back. And we are back. In the middle of this fight with an Elder Tempest and Fate's Chosen. Let me get this little face back up here so y'all can see him. It, them, whatever. There we go. Okay. So far we have Leona and Atlas. Leona is unconscious on the deck of the ship. Atlas is unconscious on the side, hanging off the side of the ship. And nobody else is much of any better. Okay.
I've got a real nice amount of hit points. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, Ethan, Rand, and Alexander are still... Eldon and Alexander are still in the green. Y'all are fine. Okay.
Alexander be like popping it up.
Only because I get to suck their life.
Yeah, that air elemental made a bad call.
Caster Stormbreaker. It's your turn. What would you like to do?
I am fucking, this is literally my worst fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
Is hanging by a fraying rope
Yep.
off the edge of a ship
Yep.
in the middle of a storm over an ocean being attacked. Frankly, honestly, I'd like to say that everything, at least for this turn, that I do is going to have disadvantage because I'm
Scared
it's-
out of your mind?
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
You told me you had an idea of what you wanted to do. You want to go and do that?
Yes. I imagined that I'm moving around a lot in the wind
Yeah.
and in fear and everything else. So I'm going to swing blindly and hope that I hit the Tempest. And if
Okay.
I don't hit the Tempest, I'm going to try to hit the arrow. I want to hit something.
Okay. Let's see what we can do. First, you push yourself off and flail at this Elder Tempest. Go ahead and make both attack rolls. Neither of them are at disadvantage.
Okay. Well, the first one's a 4.
You do have... Yeah, you have a crit from the chat.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my crit for the first attack,
Okay.
and the second attack is a 21.
Those both hit. Roll for damage.
All
Divine
right, I'm a-
Smites?
Yes. Absolutely fucking. I'm gonna put 2 level 2s in
Yes, please do.
there. Okay. All right, so first attack. I gotta write these numbers down again. That's 14 plus 7, and then that's 11. 14 times 2 is 28. So that's what's 14, 28, and 7.
I can
40.
just type it in.
Okay, 14, 28, and 7. That's the first hit.
Okay.
Second hit, that's cocked. All right, that's 8 plus 7 is 15. Write that number down. 15, and then okay, that's 6 plus 7 is 13. So 28 for the second hit. And my sword is very, very, very bright. Very bright.
Okay, Castra, Stormbreaker.
Mm-hmm.
You push yourself off the side of the ship and bring your sword down on this creature. As you do, you feel your sword strike something hard for the first time. The heart of this elder Tempest. As you do, you cleave it in half. Second sword comes back up and slices it again, and you look behind you, and the ship is fading away. You've broken your rope, and you are free falling. We will get back to you the rest of your turn. Or we will get back to you.
Where's my fuck card? Here we go. Okay.
It is Captain Burke's turn. She's going to make a death saving throw. That's a natural 1. That's 2 fails. The archers are going to fire at these elementals. Okay, there are still 3 of them up. One of them is unconscious, and they're going to make a death save. That's a natural 2. What the fuck? Okay. They get 2 longbow attacks. 3 and 11 are not going to hit. But a 12 and a 17 are on A. That's 14 points of damage. That was Hunter landed 2 shots at the one on top of Leona. And then Leona's gone, so it's Lucas is gonna clamber back up and take 2 shots at the one on Leona's as well. That's a natural 1. Neither of those are gonna hit. Okay.
Emil, don't forget you also have crits and advantages.
You know, fuck it. I'm gonna use 2 of my crits. Huh. Take care of that air elemental. Lucas pulls himself up, throws himself up. Alexander, you watch as he picks his longbow back up and fires 2 arrows at the same time. Both of them strike right through the heart of this air elemental, and that is going to take care of that guy.
We all also have advantages now, thanks to Flock Obama.
Who?
Flock Obama.
Flock
Obama?
Obama? That's
Flock
a great
Obama.
name.
Isn't it?
Thanks for the advantages. I will get them up in a minute. Alright, it's the archer's turn. Elden Vale. Kessera has disappeared. So you watch. This is
I saw
what
that happen, right?
for all of you watching. Kessera and this air elemental both disappear in a whirlwind. Oh gosh. I'm not gonna delete the token. I'll just. Okay. Yes. Yes.
Dope. All right. So I watched her fly off there and not see her.
You currently do not see her.
Did I see what she did? Because she was right next to me when she
Yes.
leapt off. So I saw that she just leapt off and went for it, right?
Yes.
Probably saw my rope snap too.
Perfect. Brain words to Yannicka to go catch her.
Okay, give me a perception check. It's going to be at disadvantage. And it's
Okay.
also a pretty high DC on this one. Actually,
Let me see.
uh,
Okay. Is this for Yannicka or for me?
Yannicka.
She has advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on hearing or sight.
Everything is at disadvantage on.
So it's a straight roll then, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's 18 on the dice.
Okay.
Plus wisdom is +1, so 19.
Okay, I will keep that in mind. You watch Yannicka disappear into the thunder, or you watch her disappear into the storm.
Okay. Then I'm going to. Is this thing like right on me? Like I'm hanging on the I'm hanging off the
Yes.
rail, right? And it's
Yeah.
just right on me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna flip myself up onto the deck, and then take 3 swings at it.
Okay.
I'm gonna crit 1,
Okay.
roll the other 2. Dropped and lost my dice. That is a 19 for the second hit,
That will hit.
and a natural 20 on the third. So it's 2
That
crits.
also will hit.
The 19. So let's do these 2d10. 15. So 20 damage for the first crit. 12 for the second crit, so that's 32.
You can tell me individually.
Okay. And 8. 13 for the third hit.
13 points of damage for the third hit.
45 total.
Okay, this creature looks like it is on it's losing its connection to this plane. It is discorporeating? Whatever.
Nice. Da. Nope, that's it. Just gonna post up.
Okay. Getting everybody's advantages on the screen. Which brings us to Atlas. Please give me a death save. It's a failure. Leona.
I would like to. Once
Use
upon a time, a million years
Belchavez's
ago.
auto crit?
Yes.
All right. It's been like a year since you got that thing.
I know. I'm glad it's finally done because now I don't have to worry about it anymore. Thanks, Bel Chavez. I love you.
You are up with 1 hit point.
I am, and this elemental still on me. I can't do anything this turn anyway, right?
Correct.
So I'm just gonna pretend to be. I'm gonna continue to pretend to be unconscious.
Sure. It is the air elemental's turn. It is going to come at you, Eldon. It's 2 attacks. That's going to be a natural 20 and a 19. I take it that 19 is not hit.
19 does not hit.
All right, you're going to take 24 points of bludgeoning damage as it slams right into your back.
Ow!
Okay. And the last elemental is going to come up on you as well. You are flanked by them. That's going to be 8 plus 19 is many. And a 15 plus 8 is Mindy.
23.
Does that
15
hit?
23.
It's 23
Yeah,
armor
about the
class.
23
Okay.
is my armor class.
Another 14 as this one crashes against you in the front. 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Ow.
Alexander Lightbringer, it's your turn.
I am going to, seeing the guards taking care of the elder horrible thing, I'm going to run up onto the
That Elder Tempest is gone. It just has disappeared. I don't
Right.
think you would have seen what Kessler did.
right, but I saw it disappear.
Yes.
So the elder tempest disappeared.
Yes, yes.
Wait, do I have range on? I guess I do have range on this, don't I? Yeah. Okay. I will look at the captain, and I will say, you know, dear, I really do think we're going to need you to fly the ship. And I'm going to reach out, and the arm that got cut off is actually going to kind of fall a little bit, and in its place, there will be a spectral arm sitting there, and it's going to just kind of like reach out, and like a small heart is going to appear in its hand. It's just going to give it like a small squeeze, and I'm going to cast whatever that spell is that I have that heals life transference. I guess it'll be at 4th level because that's what I have. So she's about to get quite the jolt. Oh, yes, she is. And then... Two. So, make sure I'm reading this right. So, she's going to get back 44 hit points.
Whoa!
And I will take 11.
She sits up.
And that is my turn.
Kesra. Wait.
I can't do much else, so take all the time you need.
It is...
Oh, I'm gonna vomit. Okay.
You are falling, that much you recognize. Through the air, through space, through time. You feel the air whip around you, though at some point it's hard to tell which direction you're falling because the wind is whipping you in so many different directions. You hear a bird call somewhere way above you. What do you do?
Well, for the first infinity of falling, I'm honestly screaming. Like I'm my literal worst nightmare. I am flailing, spinning. I'm just careening everywhere. Eventually, for the next infinity, I am going to grab my greatsword very, very close to me. And I'm just going to fall. The ring's a moot point at this point, and I am absolutely certain that whenever I hit whatever I'm going to hit, that will be it. That will be absolutely it. And I only have a few regrets. I don't regret very much. But what I do regret is they're real big. And I will think about the fact that I was lucky enough to leave my bag of holding in my room, and that's where Echo's Lament is, which means that hopefully Ray can actually do it, because I'm definitely not now. And to be perfectly honest, he would have done a better job anyway. So this is probably for the best. And as I think about that, I will attempt to look upward, because who the fuck knows which direction is up at this point. It will only matter for a little bit longer anyway. And I will say out loud, hey Paylor, maybe they can do a better job. They could definitely do a better job. Try to help them out too. Because I'm not going to need it anymore. Yeah. And at the end of that, I will also add, sorry I couldn't be who you thought I was supposed to be. And I'm just gonna I'm going to think about my friends. And I'm going to think about my family. And I'm going to hope and pray that they get where they need to go and do what they need to do. Because I can't help them anymore. You're muted, my friend.
Mother bitch. The last few seconds, the last few eternities of your turn, you feel a sense of peace. You feel your eyes close for just a moment. You wonder why you were so afraid of falling to begin with. Elden Vale, it's your turn.
Well, the one that I smacked around the last turn is going to get smacked again. Real hard.
Okay.
Natural 20 for my first roll.
Okay.
14 plus 9 on my second roll.
I think for some reason I have one of those as being gone. Okay, there's only one arrow left. We'll say, yeah.
Okay, well, whichever one it is. And then a 14 plus 9 on the third roll. So
Yeah.
Crit and then 2 hits.
Yeah, that's plenty to destroy this last elemental.
Nope.
Atlas. Since you failed your last death save, we are going to do something I have forgotten to do. For those of you just tuning in for the first time, where's my music? No, gosh, bless America. Something that I do is I think that D&D has very anticlimactic death, so because Atlas, you failed your first death save, your life is going to begin to flash before your eyes. Again, this is not the first time you've been here. Or the second, or third, or fourth, or even fifth time. You've been in this place many, many instances. On the brink. What do you see this time?
I see a light. A small dim light glowing in the darkness. And I see it growing dimmer and dimmer, but not because it's being extinguished, but because the shadows are enveloping it. I move towards it, but no matter how close I get to it, I don't feel any brighter. The light doesn't touch me. And I think back to my family and my sisters, and Sarah and Taven, and I move closer and closer to the light. But I'm still wrapped in shadow, and I think maybe this is okay.
Please make your next death save.
I would like to use my auto crit.
You come back to consciousness. Suddenly, sharply. The wind whipping at your face, your hair sopping mess to one side. You look down into nothing, into space, into storm. And realize that you are being held aloft. Aloft simply by this rope that is frayed at the edges. You see even now, as you are hung over the side, if you're not careful, you won't be able to climb back up.
Am I able to do anything?
Yes, you are able to. I just need you to make a dexterity check before you climb up.
Before.
Yeah. Wait, what? 24?
24.
Yes. You look up and you see, everybody sees now.
Actually, before I climb up, I would like to think back on that enveloping shadow that I saw when I was unconscious, and feeling a fire well up inside of me. I would like to shift and then climb back up.
Okay. Easy enough. You see that several members of the crew are missing, as well as Kestra. Leona, you look around for your sister, but she is not there.
Where's Kestra?
Eldon, after 5 minutes, 10 minutes, the owl comes back. You get a sense that the storm was buffeting the owl too badly to retrieve Kestra.
Where's Kestra? Where's Kestra?
I don't know. I was up at the front. I saw the thing get disappeared. I was helping with the captain. Then what?
She went off the side.
She what?
She went off the side.
She was tied. She was tied to the ship. I'm walking over to the edge of the ship.
It's still storming pretty badly, though it is starting to let up. A very small amount.
I'm gonna cast Sending.
Okay, what does it say?
Kestra, can you hear me? Where are you? Please respond.
Kestra,
Yep.
you're falling still. You have no idea how high up you were. And then you feel a warmth of your holy symbol. And you hear wings beating. There's a flash of red underneath you. You feel maybe that this is it. Your mind registers blood. Close your eyes again. And you take a deep breath in. You smell a familiar scent of wet horsehair. And you hear wings flapping, and you look down, and you are atop Red, who has sprouted griffin wings. White griffin wings. And you hear Leona's frantic sending.
You just hear. I don't understand. Back. And I'm saying that pretty much in every way possible. I'm saying it to Leona, I'm saying it to Red through telepathy, I'm saying it out loud. I don't understand. Red, what's going on?
You get no response?
I'm gonna...
Fate's chosen. After a few more minutes, you hear the wing beats. And you see the familiar sight of Red, the horse. Her summoned steed, only with massive white wings from her back. She lands on the broken planks of the ship, folds her wings in, and Kesra is right there atop of her.
I definitely roll off and land, like, on my back, on the deck. I just kind of, I'm just gonna lay there for a little while. For a long while, maybe.
I'm gonna go. And I'm gonna sit down beside her. And then I'm gonna lay down beside her. I'm gonna reach for your hand.
I will grab your hand.
I thought you were dead.
I thought I was too.
I'm going to go up to Red and do that kind of head hold thing you see people do with horses, and just kind of lean into the horse and like just start whispering, "Thank you. Thank you."
You feel a little bit of pressure back, an acknowledgement. And then Red will pull away slowly, back away. With one last look at Leona, she spreads her wings again and takes off into the storm, flying high, up, and away. You You all feel the ship begin to sputter slightly. Captain is steering this massive invisible wheel. And Eldon, with your ridiculous passive perception, you would notice that there's a landmass ahead of you. Although it's not exactly a landmass, it's more of a massive floating rock in the sky, the size of a barn, maybe? No, it would have to be bigger than that. It would be, I don't want to say the size of a city. That's not quite right. But it's massive. Maybe the size of a city block. That's what it would be. The size of a city block. And you hear Captain Burke say, "Hold on. Hold on to something." She steers the ship, and you go unsteadily at first, and then easily set the ship. The ship sets itself down on this earth moat in the sky. And she powers it down. I need to do some repairs before we can keep going.
I think Leona and I might be able to help with that to some extent, at least for some of the gross physical damage, but I'm not sure about the arcane nature.
Lane was our specialist. I'll have to take a look myself.
How many crew members did we lose?
3.
Just tell us what you need.
A minute. She'll go down into the cabinet or cabin.
Oh yeah, Atlas is looking rough too. So I'm gonna eventually.
You don't find Atlas. I would like to slip away into the shadows.
Make a stealth check.
$16.
Atlas, I'm assuming you'd want to go down below deck.
Correct.
Yeah. So the 16. What's your passive perception, Leona?
18.
You would have seen him a few minutes ago while you were tending to Kesris slip away.
Do I get the? I mean, you were trying to be not sneaky, but you were trying to slip away, and that was clear. Okay, I won't follow then. For now.
I definitely try to stand up, and it definitely does not work.
I'll reach a hand down and try to help.
I will accept the hand. And I will lean pretty heavily
I got you.
for the first few moments, because my legs definitely have not caught on to the fact that I'm still alive yet. So
I'm going to start just kind of going around the deck, casting mending, just doing whatever small, like it's just a small repair, but it's something.
It is something.
Do the same.
After maybe an hour, Burke comes out. We're gonna be here about a day, so do what you will. What would you like to do with the rest of your time tonight?
At some point, I'll try to find Atlas.
Atlas is just going to go down into the hold and find a corner and just sit and stare into the darkness.
Tony, are you okay with Leona finding Atlas?
Yes.
Are you alright? That was maybe a silly question. I will, that's a paladin thing. What is it called? I always want to say lay on hands, and that's not what it is. Preserve life, channel divinity.
Mm-hmm.
And you get 25 hit points.
Is that from your oracle ability? That's a cleric thing. That's not for oracles. Sorry.
Then can we take it off? 'Cause
Yeah.
I've been using it.
Oops. I'll fix it.
That's fine. I'll just cast Cure Wounds then. If I can figure out how to make D&D Beyond cooperate with me.
Sure.
So instead, you will get...
Be fine. I just need a short rest and I'll be able to help with repairs. Just need a few moments.
Is there anything I can do?
You came looking for me, that's enough.
Sorry, I couldn't get to you.
There's a lot going on.
I'm glad you're okay.
How's Kesra?
Shaken. Confused. But alive.
Good.
I just wanted to make sure you were okay. I'm really glad you're okay.
I appreciate that. Nothing really puts things into perspective like dangling from the side of a flying ship.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We'll probably have food, dinner at some point. So I didn't mean to bother you. I just wanted to check in.
I'll join everybody shortly. Thank you for coming to check on me.
Sure. And I'll give your shoulder a squeeze and I'll head back up.
I'll wait about maybe 15 minutes or so, and before I head up, I would like to take off my white overrobe and leave it crumpled on the floor, and then head upstairs.
Easy enough. The rest of you, what would you like to do with the time you have left?
I'm just gonna make myself useful around the ship. Lifting, moving, cleaning, sorting, hammering, sawing, whatever I need.
I'll, after doing a little bit of mending and stuff, I'll sit down next to Kesra. Are you all right?
No. No.
I mean, understandable.
My hands won't stop shaking.
Oh, hold on to her hands. You made it back.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I did.
You don't sound very happy about that.
Doesn't feel real.
What? The new life you've been given, or?
Almost still feel like I'm falling. And I don't know how to not.
Is it? I mean, it could be that, like, your ears got busted. Let me see.
Oh, definitely that. Oh, it was
I mean, you're not bleeding from them, so your eardrums aren't pierced or anything like that.
so small blessings.
I mean, it could just be residual stuff from the fall. I mean, considering we're on a floating island, I have to assume that we might be, I don't know, this might be an intersection with the plane of air, or
I'm
could
sure
be doing.
I just need to take a nap, and I'll be fine.
All right.
Upside, whatever that big bastard it's not coming back. So
Oh,
just gotta hope we don't find another one somehow.
indeed. I don't relish doing that again. I'm glad you're back, Temples.
Thanks, Blondie. I am too. I am too. God, I really hope we don't. I can't tell if I'm not afraid of heights anymore, or if it's just numb right now and I'll be nauseous tomorrow. I genuinely don't know.
Interesting. I mean, I've heard that facing your fear like that can make it not as powerful.
Well, we'll see what happens after I take a nap.
Sounds like a good idea. I could use one as well.
Go ahead, Mindy.
So, I don't know exactly what you do for crew members that are lost in situations like this. But I imagine once after the conversation with Atlas, I will go back to helping with the mending. And as I do, I'll just kind of be singing quietly to myself, to anybody that's like in the general vicinity. Yo ho, all together, hoist the colors high. Heave ho, we show great honor to those whom we say goodbye. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I'll just try to make it a little less heavy.
There is a short ritual that Captain Burke leads with the other crew members. It's brief, a little stoic, but she says a few words about each of them. About Gabriel, about Lane, and about Aurora. About their time on the ship. That they knew this would be a hard journey, and they came anyway. We'll be sending what we get from this trip back home to their families. Whoever you pray to, give a prayer for them. Maybe another song.
Is she talking to me?
Mhm.
Oh. Okay. I will step forward. I guess I don't necessarily have to step forward. I'm just gonna, where I am, have a light. It has been a trying day with significant loss. These lives, these souls, we pray that they get to where they are meant to be. That wherever their next journey is, they would get there safely. And I will slowly spin my lute around, and I'll pluck a little bit. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now
As you sing the next verse, you are surprised to hear a few additional voices with your song. Captain Burke, a few of the crew members sing in surprisingly good harmony. Fate's chosen. Last final call for anything you want to accomplish, otherwise we are going to wrap up this session.
Atlas would just like to lend as much help as he can, repairing the ship and tending to wounds, wrapping, things of that sort.
Very good. We will pick up here. Yes, Mindy.
Are we going to bed? Where is the session ending?
Where would y'all, if you'd like it to end with you going to bed, we can do that. Would you like to do ascending?
There's a couple of things I think I'd like to do.
Okay, let's do them really quick. Not really quick, just regular quick.
Actually, one of them I don't know if I can do, but one I will send a message to Areo.
Okay.
With my circlet, because spell slots. What are those? Hi, Areo. It's Leona. Bit of a difficult day here. I hope you're doing well. I miss you. I could really use a hug. Love you.
You hear a reply back. I miss you too, love. It's always good to hear your voice. My light in the dark. I love you. Stay safe.
Is this the same? When did I scry?
Yesterday.
Okay. So after trying to go to sleep and not being able to sleep at all, I'm going to kind of just lay in bed and my mind and attention will wander to my bag where my sphere is, and I will quietly go get it. I would like to scry on Roman again.
Your vision is pulled into this orb once again. And you see Ilverness, the castle there, the keep. Roman and his sister Alexandra sit outside on a in a courtyard. Drinks in their hands, sipping quietly. Roman is looking through letters. Make a perception check.
It's good, whatever it is. 26.
You recognize Richard Kentigern's handwriting, his father. And with that 26, you would recognize the signature at the bottom. As... not Soren. What's your father's name? What's your father's name? Xanalor, thank you. As Xanalor Silvarian. They appear to predate your birth. They are correspondence between two members of They were discussing what looks to be the Divine Covenant.
What's Roman's face look like?
Intrigued. Amused. He flips that letter over. And on the next page you see it's the same handwriting, but there's no signature. Would you like to peek into what they say?
Yeah.
Roll another perception check.
Super nosy. I'm gonna use
You have 2
an
advantages.
advantage. That's a 19.
Total?
Mhm.
You see that your name is mentioned several times. As Leona.
Cool.
You see that Roman has a stack of papers of letters this thick. And he's just going through them one at a time.
I'm gonna sit and watch for a few moments longer than I probably should. And then I'll go back.
Okay.
Try to go to bed.
Leona. As you fall asleep, you find yourself falling. Off the side of the ship, off of a cliff, you're not sure, but your body is in free fall. And suddenly, the world comes spinning up and you see a scene. Make a history check.
$19.
You recognize the scene from a painting that you've seen of Leonis and Amy Stormwild. You recognize just the scene, not the... there's no one else there, but you see 2 figures. One figure at first, standing on top of a cliff. This figure doesn't have a form so much as a shape. It is surrounded by this blue energy. You recognize the look of someone in mourning. And then another figure approaches from behind. The first figure in blue turns to look at the figure approaching this figure in red. And as he does, you watch the figure in red approach with a blade behind their back. Takes the other figure by the shoulder. Strikes the blade between his ribs slowly, looking this other figure right in the eyes. First figure shakes, drops to their knees. Your vision begins to go black.
Begins to?
You can stop it.
Do they look familiar at all?
No.
Today's a day of terrible decisions. What if I just held on for a second?
Make a wisdom saving throw. You have advantage on this.
Do I?
Yes, you do.
Oh, well, that's cocked. Which is, okay, fam! That's a 20! What's happening? Don't send me to the abyss, please.
That's a success. Everything begins to rewind, pulling back. You see a great battle beginning to rise in reverse motion, and you see the dawnflower. High in the sky, opposing a great primordial. This looks like the image that you saw in Leona's and Amy's portrait. And then in fast motion again, you watch Tamisa strike her from the sky, and she goes down, flying into the cliff, creating this cliffside essentially, disappearing. This place becomes a place of mourning. A place to say goodbye to Sarenrae. As the time goes forward, you watch that scene again. The figure in blue mourning at the edge of the cliffside, the figure in red coming up. Hand on the shoulder, blade between the ribs. As the figure in blue sinks to their knees, you hear a curse. This is not a swear word, like you and I know. Not a curse like Alexander might cast. A curse of a dying creature's last breath. And everything begins to burn. And that, my friends, is where we will end today's session.